Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of City Skylines. In the last one we were just getting the buses done. I actually done some buses, but unfortunately when I was done with that episode and I tried to save it, they crashed. So I still want to do that on screen, so I'm going to do what I did in that one. I don't remember how I ran the bus stop, so this time it may be better, it may be worse, who knows. But right now, we've got the bus terminal, whatever, transfer station right over here. So we're going to go ahead and start there, and then I think we're just going to kind of do what we've been doing before. So we're just going to kind of go up and down these major streets, just trying to get as many people as possible picked up. And this is a relatively small area, so it should be okay. Shouldn't take too many bus stops. We do want a bus stop that interconnects with a transfer station in the actual city, so we'll probably do that as well. Oh, that's kind of a weird. Okay, so that kind of, I guess, simulates the switching of lanes. That's actually pretty useful. So you can decide, do you want them to try and jump into this lane, or do you want them just to turn into that lane and, stop right there? That's actually really cool. This game has little things like that that just always surprise me. Oh yeah, I did get the road textures to come back to me. Don't know what I did. I just basically unsubscribed from it from the workshop, resubscribed to it, installed the dark texture mod, and it worked. I was Googling like crazy for a good hour, could never come across anything, any other problems, or any other people having the same problems. So I don't know what was going on there, but got it sorted out somehow, some way. Don't know how I did it, but I did it. So yeah, there's that. As you can see, the dark textures look really good. I forgot to mention that. I wish you could heard my reaction when I first loaded the game and it worked, and it was dark textured. It looks just so good. So we got a bus stop there. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about putting another one there. So we got a couple bus stops here. Let's hear this one ends all the way up here. Really, that may be a bad idea. Who knows? What I'm gonna do is we're going to come out of there. We're going to have two stops along this road, and then we're going to have stops going up this road. Now this road is probably going to have two separate lines going down it. It's going to have this normal line going down it, but then it's going to loop back. But then we're also going to, we should just do a loop around. You know what, why not? We don't really need to loop around on itself if we can, if we don't need to. So what I was thinking though is that we could have, we'll probably do this, and then we'll have another line that breaks off and actually goes into the city. Can we do any more on this side? Any new lines on this side? We can do one there. Let's go do one there. I was kind of thinking maybe having one come off there, come around there, but maybe just come down straight down here, and then go into the city, which we've kind of, okay, I thought we might have had one, but no. I think I just undid the last stop. Yep. Let's go and do that. I think the negative traffic lights is still broken. I'm going to have to double check that. I'm not sure if I identified that on stream or not. I'm pretty sure I did. But yeah, so I need to go back and figure out if there's a way to fix that. And hopefully there is. As far as I know, there should be. But I need to just double check and make sure that that's the case, because if not, that sucks. But yeah, so coming back into the city, I think we're going to take a little bit of a different route. We're just going to come along here and pick up all the people going back. So this is going to be a little bit longer of a route, but well, that's what happens. And I don't think we set up I don't think that saved either. Yeah, that kind of, it was definitely sad. Is this still trying to, oh, okay, it's just adding to it. Okay. And then did we get one around here? Yeah, we got one around here. Do we want to link this up into the bus station? We might as well get at least one going. Let's just go ahead and have it start here. Start a new line here. Maybe just ease. There we go. And then just come straight into here. Maybe come back around this way. And then come back down and reconnect into here. Like so. So does that come all the way down around here? No, where does that come around? Let's see here. This line. Where's that oh, okay, I see how it goes. Okay, that's perfect. That'll work. Alright, so we got that. And that's good. Okay, so we need to get some electricity going to these guys. So we'll go like that. And we'll go like that. There we go. Alright, and make sure that everybody else has electricity and whatnot. That's good. That's good, okay. Actually, a line running down there. Oh, I see how it goes. Okay. And then make sure that those guys have power. All the power should be connected up, correct? Yeah, it's all connected. That's all connected. That's good. One thing I want to make sure of is hopefully traffic won't get too bad. We're at over here, like this area here. We're gonna have a lot of trains going in and out of this area, so we're probably gonna need to do something a little different. I would imagine. Well, yeah, we need to do some train stops here. So what we're gonna do is go into here and grab this tool, and we'll go and start one here. Oh man. Alright, and we'll come down into here and then go back up and around and end up in here. So this city's gonna have a nice little bit of transportation for sure, just for being a small little town, but it's always good. And then we'll start another one over there, and that one will just run directly into the city and back. Won't even stop at that other station. So if you need to stop at that other station, you gotta take that other train, but really otherwise, there's really no point like having that run into the city. I mean, could have a link line and whatnot, but we're not gonna worry about that. So that's pretty good. So we got the buses out over here. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. I mean, we got what, 3 lines out over here. We got a bunch in the city. You know, crisscross and whatnot. So that looks good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how everything's looking here right now. Of course, as the city grows, that's going to completely change. We do. Oh yeah, that goes into there. Okay. I was about to say, yeah, we do have a bus line that follows some sort of highway, but no, we don't. Off camera, I did make a few changes here. Yeah, I made these a little bit nicer. I made this connection a little bit better. So it's going to be temporary, but it's going to help out for a little bit. There's not going to be anybody using this right now, but I was doing that just in case I decided to link this up somehow, some way to one of these areas. I was talking about the timed traffic lights, so let's just make sure that we don't have a problem. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, they are working again. So I'm not sure what was happening last night. Like, the game was just not happy with me for anything. Like, could not get the road textures to work, could not get time traffic lights to work. It took forever to get the traffic manager to come back on. Save game crashed, so I don't know. The game just was not happy with me yesterday, but it looks to be doing okay with me right now. So let's try to keep it that way, if we can. So the time traffic lights are working here, and it looks like they're working pretty good. Maybe. Yeah, they're doing good. They're doing good. So that's good to see. Not sure why the bus was stopping like that. That was weird. Yeah, they're doing all right. I mean, they're clearing out traffic and whatnot. Traffic's not backing up too much, so that's good. So in the next episode, I probably want to take care of doing the interchange for this road, and then we're eventually really going to want to redo the interchange for this road so we can get these roads interconnected into it. Because I don't want to create anything off of these yet if we can help it. Because if we create something here, it's, you know, and we try to integrate, you know, redo the interchange, we have to redo all those, and there's just no point. So out over here is where we're going to do a park. I don't know if I mentioned this. I'm kind of getting a little lost with having to redo the last episode of what I might have done in the previous episode. But we got this area for buses. So this couple squares, this little L-shaped area is going to be for a little bit of a park in this area. We're gonna hold off on that until we get some more people down over that way. But for now, that'll be pretty cool. I don't like that. There's just so many people avoiding this road here for some reason, and they're all just using that. So, a little unorthodox to what I'm gonna do, but this is what's gonna need to be done anyways. So to prevent people from overusing this road, we're going to look at that. We're gonna one-way it. People want to use that road for alternative means as to what I want them to, then we're just going to eliminate that now. So yeah, get some traffic off of this road. Is this already all pretty much all watered out? Yeah. So let's just drag this down and finish off this last section here, and let's go ahead and make it easy on ourselves. We'll do that. That'll be pretty good. And 3, okay. I think when I was looking at this area earlier, I think what I want to do is I want to make this first little grid area, kind of by the railroad tracks and all this, offices. I think that'll be pretty good, kind of like a pretty good little area of offices. One thing I was thinking is that we can kind of do a little tourist area down over here. So we'll I think what we'll end up doing is just having this road just kind of end here, maybe a one kind of loop back on itself, kind of come around here, and then in the middle of that or around the edge of that, you know, kind of on the bay here or whatever you want to call it, we'll have some attractions and whatnot for people. And I think that's what we're going to do. And then we're also going to work on getting an airport. Not 100% on where that's going to go, but I think it might end up going down over here or kind of back here. I mean, that's really the flattest areas that we got that's kind of out of the city. Give us some room, some breathing room, and not make people too upset and all that sorts of stuff. Yeah, and then I think we'll have the train line come down, and then there'll be a station there. It'll be a pretty good little area. It'll be basically, you know, just the tourist area, and then it'll kind of come back up and intersect with this here. I think this train track is just going to do a giant loop. It is going to loop, and then if we need to, we can take it on later on, but I'm not going to worry about that. Also, off camera, since I'm looking at it now, I did just join these into a single lane highway for now, and then I extended this road out, and it's going to straighten up here. And then probably what I was thinking of is that this road that straightens out will actually come up and go through the mountains. It won't go through it, it'll actually go up. We'll do kind of like some switchbacks and whatnot, and kind of come up and over the mountain. I think that'll be pretty cool. And then come into this little city here, just give, you know, a little area where, you know, the people can go. I mean, like, there's this nice little hill here and whatnot, you know, kind of come up and around, come over, and then, you know, whatnot. So I think that'll be a pretty cool project once we get to it. Hopefully I won't forget once we get there, but, you know, it's a nice thought. So so yeah, I think we're definitely going to do this as offices in here. Now to do that, I want to move this guy out, and to move this guy out we need to empty it. So we're gonna do that, and let's just see here. Should we build another one? Because that one's gonna be moved. Probably build another one up over here. Just build one there for now. Might as well. Alright. So people are building in quite nicely. They're fairly happy with this region. There was another area where I wanted to. Oh yeah, we're gonna build a nice big park over here too. So we'll have the bus station and then just a nice paths and park. So not only will it give them easy ways to get, you know, from over here to here, it'll also create a little bit of a nicer area. Let's go ahead and put in some crosswalks along here. There we go. Put in some crosswalks like so. Just give them some places to cross there. And on this one here, let's go and put a light, just to bring people to a stop so they can safely cross. I was curious if that would work or not, and apparently it does. Lots of people using the trains, which is great. That's definitely nice to see. Right, so that looks good. Yeah, we definitely, I want to get something going along the coast here. Do these guys? Yeah, they have power. That's good. It's a nice looking city. I have to say, like, it's all gridded right now, but as we get, farther out, we're definitely going to be changing that up. We're going to be changing the pattern up probably pretty soon. We're not going to fully break away. I'm trying to model this to how a city would grow. I have no clue how a city would grow, but just looking at different cities and like Google Maps and whatnot, and just kind of seeing where they started and then how it expanded out and seeing how the different designs changed and stuff. That's kind of what I'm going for. You see the cities, they start off in this, you could see the downtown, it's all gridded, maybe some crisscrossed roads, but pretty much it sticks to a grid, and then it slowly starts, differing and expanding out, and that's kind of what I'm going for here. Don't know if it'll turn out good, if it'll look decent, but that's what I'm going for anyways, so hopefully everything will go to plan. Alright, so traffic's doing pretty good. We're going to definitely need to work on this interchange sometime. As you can see, it's flowing good right now, but I definitely want to just, we're going to need to rebuild it, basically. I definitely already know that, and that's something I want to do before it becomes too much of a problem, too much of a beast to where we can't, where we have just so much traffic that we just forced into it. I want to kind of just do it and not be rushed or anything about that. So that might be a couple episodes in itself right there. But we're going to get this one going first, I'm going to say. This one's going to be definitely a little bit of a challenge just because we're going to have the frontage roads and all this stuff like we do. Alright. So they're growing in. Let's see here. How is this emptying going over in here? Right, we're still pretty full over there. So I do know that there's some coal over here, I do believe. Natural resources, yeah. So we got some coal over here. Or oil. Sorry. I don't know where I got coal from, or I don't know. But we got some coal here, or oil. I keep saying that. So let's go ahead and pump us some oil. So you can definitely see the lighter pattern. It pretty well follows the kind of generalized layout of this. So let's just, I don't know, let's just build this. This may eventually turn into something else, but let's just build it. Why not? Just give our city a little bit of a boom here, and then later on, if we want to change this area out, we definitely can, because eventually these natural resources are going to be depleted. That's just part of the game, and some people don't like that. I'm kind of on the fence with that. I think sometimes they go away a little too quick, but nothing lasts forever, so I mean, it definitely makes sense to have that mechanic into the game. Alright, so we'll do a nice large area to begin with for sure. And we'll just do this, and it's like brain was not working there for a minute, so we're just gonna kind of roughly outline it for now, and we're gonna do oil, and that looks good. And then we're just gonna make sure that water is plentiful out here, like so. And I believe we have a pipe that's close by of what we ran to the other city, correct? We'll find out. Yeah, I can see water from here. Yep, right there, so that works. So let's just come down this road and just connect right in. And we'll just run a power line that kind of parallels the road there for a little bit, and then we'll just kind of drag it along here, and hopefully they'll be able to connect to the power grid. Kind of come across here, and that looks pretty good. Alright, so what else should we do? I think that looks pretty good, so that'll be a nice little start. Sorry, I was looking at the counter up in the corner, and with this blue on there, it was not showing up too well. So yeah, we'll have a nice little oil area called Empire Square. for some reason that's strangely fitting to this area. Um, so we'll have a nice little empire square of oil. An oil empire. Who would have thought? Alright, so get some nice amounts of industry coming in. That should give us a kick for residential. We must have some natural resources over here. In fact, I think it's ore over there. Traffic is moving quite nicely in this area, which I'm liking. It's moving quite nicely over here as well, which is good. Alright. Sorry about any frame rate issues. I'm not sure why. It was running good earlier, and as soon as I started recording, it messed up. And normally it doesn't do that when I'm recording. I'm using a program made by AMD called Raptor, and it usually does pretty good at this stuff. So I definitely not sure what's up with the frame rate right now, but it's doing good enough, I suppose. Yeah, traffic's getting a little bit backed up. We definitely need to get that interchange done there. And we want to keep an eye on this guy. It's getting emptied out slowly, but it's getting there. So, anything else that we should do? I'm not sure. I think we pretty much did what I wanted to in this episode. We got the buses laid out, which, let's check and see how things are doing. Things are doing pretty good. How many people are coming through this station alone? Oh, that's it? Passengers. Okay, I'm not sure if that's just the type of station or what. We have a fairly good amount coming through there, which is always nice. I think that if we can get this this rail line opened up, you know, maybe kind of loop it around and get them to be able to come through here, it'll make that trip a lot quicker. Because right now they have to go up and around, come into here, go past here. I mean, it's just a little bit of a headache right now, but maybe as time goes on and we actually get the city more developed out, they'll be doing okay. So hopefully traffic will be doing pretty good. Let's actually take a look here real quick before I end the episode. I want to take a look at traffic, and we need to get those traffic light turns off. That's why we're having traffic build up there, and those as well need to be turned off. While we're here, let's take a look at noise. Yeah, because the commercial and the freeway, of course, is gonna, and the industry. The train station, yep, that's why I kind of did commercial right there. Commercial all along there, so we got lots of noise. And of course the highway again and the train, all that combined gives us a lot of road noise. There's quite a bit of road noise coming through here, but I think that's because of the buses. So while I'm looking at this real quick, let's go ahead and turn off the traffic lights there, and yeah, let's turn them off there and there, and that should, do we have traffic lights? Yeah, we have traffic lights there, so that's good. So yeah, turn off the traffic lights all through there. Let's just double check, make sure none are turned on that don't need to be. These don't need to be on. I think those got, because of the triggered because of this. Oh wow, nice. Wonder if that permanently stops the cars or whatnot. Probably wouldn't hurt to widen out some more of these roads, just as a precaution. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. I think this is going to look pretty good once we actually get some more development and whatnot in here. It's definitely going to help out. And now that we have that, that should help out with traffic. Just curious if anybody uses the turn lane here. I definitely like this. I can't wait to get the American textures. I read on the forums that he is working on that, which is awesome. And if you guys want a link to this, definitely look in the description below. It will be there. Alright. Oh, we got a little bit of traffic back up. I think this light is not timed. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not timed. Yeah, it's definitely not timed. So we need to work on that, but that'll probably be also part of the next episode. Because once we get this all timed out, that'll do pretty good. So, as always, guys, if you like the series, go and hit the like button, on a favorite, subscribe, comment, all that kind of stuff. Definitely stay tuned for future episodes. And as always, thanks for watching.